Had an email from one of my subscribers and they asked me, how hard is it to actually make $1 million a year in sales online? Well, in this video I want to break it down for you and show you exactly what you need to do to break that magic million mark. Let's get into it. Given that Russia and Ukraine are at war, and given that Putin is using the gas pipelines as leverage against Europe to have sanctions lifted, given that that's happening as well, and part and parcel of that leverage is he's turning off the gas supply to Europe, what are the implications for us as e-commerce sellers in terms of potential problems and also potential opportunities? What will people start searching for as winter bites and there isn't gas there to keep them warm? Okay, hold that thought, have it cogitating while we discuss this. All right, so $1 million a year. This is sales, not profit. We'll discuss profit in just a wee second, okay? So somebody divide 1 million by 12 for me. Let's start there. What is 1 million divided by 12? Some round kind of figures. What's 1 million divided by 12? 83? Yeah. Thank you, Hayden. So is 83, ooh, come on, Asher, get your shit together. 83, Already, that seems like a much more manageable number. So $83,000 a month in sales will give you $1 million a year. What is that divided by 30? What's 83,000 by 30? Somebody's doing some weekly things for us. 2,000. Again, now that's a much more psychologically easier target to hit. 2,777. Okay. Let's supposing, just for ease of maths, that we're selling a product that is I don't know, 99 bucks. So what is 2,777 divided by 99? What have we got for that? What's it, about 28? Yeah, 28. Thank you. So 28 sales per day. Essentially, though, the conversion rate for high price products is actually better than low price products. So more arguments to be made for selling more expensive things. Anyway, 28 sales per day. Okay, so 28 sales per day. Let's assume a website that gets a, what's a good average, do you reckon, for website conversion rate? Not Amazon, a website. Let's do Amazon first, then let's do Amazon second. We'll do a website first. What's a very, very typical website, a Shopify site conversion rate, percentage-wise? 3%, 4%, 3 to 5%, 5% says Ange, 2% says Dave. Yeah, I reckon let's go conservative and say it's 2%. Okay, so let's assume a 2% conversion rate. So for every 50 customers that come to our website, one of them will buy. That's what that means. For every 100 customers that come, 2 of them will buy. That's what that means, okay? So that means for us that we now need to work out how many website visitors we need to get 28 sales per day. Who knows the maths for that? So for 28 sales per day, 1,400. Thank you, Vipin. That's exactly right. That means 1,400 visitors. Oops, visitors. Thank you, John. Per day. Okay. Now, I like working shit out like that because what it gives you is a target to shoot for. Okay. You say, okay, well, I'm not trying to make $1 million a year. Instead, what I'm trying to do is get 1,400 visitors to my site per day. So on an e-commerce website like Shopify, that's like SEO, that's social media, that's paid traffic, stuff like that, okay? Anything else I should put in there as far as getting your visitors there? Influencers, cool, thank you. Influencers will be very important. Influencers. All right, let's do this again. But now let's do it for Amazon. Amazon, what's the reckons a benchmark conversion rate on Amazon for a product details page? What's your kind of benchmark? They call it, Amazon calls it unit session percentage. What's the benchmark on that on Amazon? There you go, conversion rates. So here's your conversion rates. Okay. So what's a good average, do you reckon? 10% would be kind of on the low ball, be a low ball but conservative amount. So how much traffic on Amazon do we need to get at 10% conversion rate for 28 sales per day? 280, thank you, Vipul, which is much more manageable. So between those two, you know, I'm not going to say it's easy to do it, because it isn't. Of course it isn't. But it's manageable to do it. It's manageable to do it. And once you start breaking it down, okay, well, what I actually need is I need visitors, qualified visitors to my website. How do I get them? Okay, let me focus on that. And it gives you a different thing to focus on, okay? All right. Now let's talk about $1 million a year e-commerce business in sales. What is that going to make me in actual money in my back pocket? What do you reckon is a realistic amount of profit from $1 million a year in sales? Where would you put it at? Depending on what you're selling, depending on the platform, blah, blah, blah. But somewhere in the realm of 250K, something like that, in my experience, is what you ought to be expecting to make from that amount of sales. Okay, so figure out what you want to make per year, and then figure out what you need to do to make that, and figure out your sales to do that. Okay, that's the way that you go about working this shit out. That was a video from my regular Monday night Q&A session with the members of the Aussie online entrepreneurs. We are a community of professional e-commerce sellers right around the world, with over 2,500 members and growing. We're the fastest growing community of e-commerce professionals right around the world, with sales, by the way, of over $50 million. If you'd like to find out more about what we do, get yourself off to www.aussieonlineentrepreneurs.com.au. That link is in the description below, and I will see you on the next video. Until then, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.